is performed live in the studio to us by Victor and the Snowberries. That's right, Hull's newest talent, Victor and the Snowberries, are with us live all evening. Don't forget to write in with your requests, ladies and gents. Remember, we play the music you want to hear here at City Night Radio 6 till 6 on 6KH 355.1. It is now 6:05 PM, and what better way to start tonight's broadcast than with your choice. But first, incredibly exciting news as we get ready to welcome a new member to our talented team, writer Miss Ellen Readman, presenting her new series, Dreamlands, an exploration of the historical, literary, scientific and mythological interpretations of dreams, or Morpheus Unmasked.
What's he faffing around with that for? With 16 pairs of socks to do Wild Tuesday and then scarves? 16 pairs of socks.
Shush up, I need to hear what the man's saying.
Can you imagine our own choice of record? That's modern technology for you.
Well, I don't see what all the fuss is about. How's the heel going on that one?
But it's all the rage now. You can choose your very own choice of record what you want to play.
Let's request obviously piano sonata in F, first movement by Mozart, for the Humber Widows Knitting Association. Scarves for sailors, socks for soldiers. Here you go, ladies.
Oh, makes you think. Everyone will have had one wireless.
Knit two together, purl one, knit three,
I saw
purl
taste,
one.
Gertie.
These socks won't knit themselves now, will they?
See, Rosie, it's not as if there's a war on.
Knit two together, purl one, knit three, purl
This is
one.
beautiful music,
Knit
isn't
two
it?
together.
When my grandson Victor is older, he will play for a national orchestra. He's a very clever boy.
Knit
He has his
two
own
together,
musical group.
purl one, knit three,
Victor
purl
and the Snowberries.
one, drop one, knit two.
Oh, well, there's no harm in getting rid of the socks, I suppose. I remember when our Patrick signed up, and I had this lovely green jersey all printed
Knit
out.
two
Remember the old
together,
one?
purl
We
one,
only need
knit
it,
three,
things.
purl one, drop one.
And now for the news, but first an announcement from the government. Yesterday we broadcast a reminder on the proper way to take care of the gas masks that have been distributed.
Now
And
really well.
in case of strange
Miss Langston
testing the masks and gas of
Don't be an idiot, then he'll hear us for definite and there's no more paid performances.
It's 2:30 AM and our next request comes from Miss Frances Stote, Tiger Rag by the
Turn it
Blue
down.
Tunes.
Alright, let's just listen before bed.
Why is that stupid fake name anyway? No one's called Miss Frances Stone.
Just in case. Can you imagine if he had Victor Ivanovitch requesting filthy jazz music on the local radio for all the city to hear? No, it chomp his pipe into.
City Night and Dolly's all the way from America. Can't hear it again elsewhere.
Alright.
What are you three doing up so late?
Oh, sorry Gertie, we've just got a new track coming up on City Night Radio. Just wanted to have a listen.
That's wonderful, love, but your father will be down any minute. Get to bed before he finds you
We'll listen
again.
to it later. Night Gertie.
Night, loves. Morning, Mr. Ivanovitch.
Morning.
And so the shipping forecast for today: Humber, Thames, Dover, White, wind, variable or westerly, 3 or 4, occasionally 5, backing southwesterly later. Slight or moderate sea state and mainly fair weather. Visibility will be moderate to good to...
Where is breakfast this morning? I have a busy day's work ahead of me. I'm not going out onto those boats without something warm inside me.
Don't you worry, we'll get something warm in you.
Were you listening to the wireless this morning?
And what if I was? It's my wireless set.
Yeah, well, somebody was. Woke me up. It's just inconsiderate.
And it's my house.
Victor and the Snowberries with The Broken Merry-Go-Round. Well, that's all we have time for tonight, listeners, but tune in again tomorrow evening for more music, culture and drama at City Night Radio 6 till 6 on 6KH 355.1. Oh, and before I forget, next week we'll be welcoming a new member to our talented team, writer Miss Ellen Readman, presenting her new series, Dreamlands, an exploration of the historical, literary, scientific and mythological interpretations of dreams, or Morpheus Unmasked. So that's good morning and good night from me, Jack, and everyone else at City Night Radio 6 till 6 on 6KH 355.1.
Dear Miss Readman, I'm writing to inform you that Miss Gertie Parker, an old friend of mine, has a spare room to rent at Marvell House. It's just round the corner from the station, so a great location. And some of the others from City Night live there too. I look forward to meeting you in the office on Monday. Regards, Mr. Jack Lively.
Right, this is a new piece for Mr. Jack Lively at City Night Radio. We have to get it to a good standard, alright? A minor, it's a staccato. 1, 2, and!
Oh, you're such a clever boy, Victor. One day you'll play for a national orchestra. You will. I said one day your son will play for a national orchestra.
Well, yeah. Victor, what are you up to?
Nothing, just amusing Baboushka, pal. Or Nina, for God's sake.
What do you think she'll be like?
Almost certainly unattractive, and she's unmarried.
Oh, really, Mr. Ivanovitch?
Probably moving to city to find a husband. Better watch out, she might take liking to me, eh?
At your age? I should think not. Anyway, I thought she was unattractive.
So, what have you heard about her?
Well, not that much, love. Apparently, she wrote Mr. Lightly a very nice letter outlining her ideas for a new show. And as he said to me the other day, they're looking for something a bit different for the weekday culture slot. Well, she's not without experience.
That's all. I mean, do you think it's a bit odd taking on the new female writer?
Oh, no.
Ivan, this is important.
I will listen to your brother.
We'll see you now.
1, 2, 3.
Perhaps she's on the run.
On the run? Whatever from?
Okay, it says here, marriage to cruel older man, the unending ennui of North York Moors, unsolved homicide investigation, the WI.
I heard about that on the news, actually.
I mean, what were we thinking? Having young, unattached female writer move in. She could be anyone. Anybody actually met her? Don't be dead by the end of the week. Or married.
Oh, would you give it a rest? I'm sure that Miss Readman is a perfectly attractive, reasonable, and great young lady.
1, 2, 3.
We'll never hear the door at this rate. Now, she's going to be arriving any moment. I want all of you on your best behaviour.
Oh, of course, Gertie.
Mr. Ivanovitch?
Yes.
Everyone, this is Miss Ellen Readman.
Hello. Lovely to meet you all.
Ellen, this is Mr. Ivanovitch.
One moment.
His mother, Olga Ivanovitch. And son's his daughter, Ivan.
What do you do?
Nina.
Hello.
And Victor Ivanovitch.
Excuse me.
Well, talk amongst yourselves and I'll just put your things away for you.
So, Miss Readman, what are you doing here?
Well, I want to be a writer, a professional fictional writer, that is. I mean, that's why this job at City Night Radio is such a wonderful opportunity. I mean, to be able to share what I've written with hundreds of people who don't even have to buy a magazine or a book or even be able to read.
Really, I'm very intrigued. What is it you write about?
At the moment, well, it's quite surreal. I mean,
Miss
it's
Readman,
hard to summarise.
do you play any musical instrument?
No, sadly not.
Wonderful! Okay, that's A minor once again. 1, 2, 3!
Sadly not. First day at work tomorrow and everything cannot be late. I expect I to see you all soon though. Good night.
Oh, sure, just right, Nina, practice your scales and roll.
Oh, like the vodka scales.
Marvell, join me for a small.
This next track has been requested by those brave souls working the midnight shift at Hull's Infirmary. Close your eyes.
Stay away. Stay away. A shapeshifter and a messenger. Morpheus would appear to the dreamer as a friend or relative. Someone who the dreamer trusted and respected. But the message is not for. For example, when Morpheus appeared before the Achaean army and said, "Now listen quickly to what I say. I am a messenger sent from Zeus, who though far away cares and has mercy for you." From Book 2 of Homer's Iliad.
The suit, the shirt, the waistcoat, and of course a cigarette. That's what you wear these days, isn't it? Don't tell me I've got the date wrong. Autumn 1938? I didn't think so. I can even do the voice. We play the music you want to hear here at City Night Radio. Then next up we have Miss Ellen Readman presenting her new series Dreamlands, or Morpheus Unmasked.
Jack! The radio presenter, Mr. Jack Lightly. No offence, sir. What the hell are you doing in my room? Couldn't you wait till Monday to meet me in the office? I sincerely hope you don't think because I need to pursue my career that I'd...
I go through all this effort and I'm impersonating someone she's never met. What a waste. I have other appearances, you know. I could have come as your mother, but I knew you wouldn't take her advice. I was sure that Jack was the right choice. Someone you knew and respected, and above all, someone interested in your career. Who better to give you an important message?
I've got something very important to tell you. No one listens to that poor nonsense anymore.
Oh, I knew that was the wrong approach. I must be losing my touch after all this time. Now listen quickly to what I say. I am the messenger sent from Zeus, who the faraway cares and has mercy for you.
Bloody hell.
Not quite the reaction I was hoping for.
So why have you come here? What's your message for me?
You're in great need of advice. You need to think carefully about future decisions.
No, you don't need to tell me that. Tell me something about my future.
I can't. I'm not one of the fates. I can only advise.
Oh. So you're worse than useless then. Well, go on then, while you're here, give me some advice then.
It's nearly morning. I'll be back.
Come back! Tell me something useful.
Today.
Not much, to be honest. I had a very uneventful morning. I went down Riverside.
Turn the radio on. Ellen's program is on. We'll be able to catch the end.
Dreams take up a special place in our consciousness.
No, I think you've done well to get me wide, say. Ignoring all those critics and female houses. Just play right on through.
I don't see what all the fuss is about. What exactly does she do the rest of the time?
Well, spends a lot of time playing with the wireless, writing her rules, so on.
She's so lucky she's got a job on the wire. It's not every day you're a woman's voice on the airwaves. And it's so nice to hear something, especially a lady who actually sounds like one of some terribly well-spoken chap from London.
But it's not luck, she's very hot black.
There's a good reason for that. We women have more important things to be doing.
More important than improving her writing.
Caring for a family. Who will look after her children if she's writing all day on the wireless at night? Who would marry this sort of woman? Who will support him?
Perhaps she won't get married, Doc. Not everyone does, you know. And if she's working at City Night, she can support herself.
She'll be all alone. I miss our Alfred more than anything. Give me right arms, have him back here again with us. How can she think of being alone?
Oh, we're missing it!
I.e. what actually happens in dreams is a series of signals and signs that conceal the true meaning.
Do you understand anything that's been said?
Not aware.
Stupid nonsense.
So that was Dreamland by our own Ellen Readman. Tune in the same time next week for part 3. Miss Readman, I think that last installment was my favourite so far.
Oh, thank you very much, sir.
Jack, please. I know not everyone at the station has been quite as enthusiastic as myself. I know that there's always bound to be resistance to change and concerns about new staff members, but I think you proved yourself incredibly reliable. In fact, seeing as we're looking to expand our repertoire here at City Night, how do you feel about doing interviews?
You mean me taking interviews?
I think you'd be wonderful at it. Such a warm voice and personality.
Well, thank you very much, Jack.
Anyway, I'll let you have a think about it. I'll see you tomorrow, Ellen. Don't stay up writing too late.
Good night.
And now, what you've been anticipating all week, ladies and gents, Ellen Readman interviews the famous aviatrix Amy Johnson.
How do you do?
Amy Johnson. I'm stunned, Amy. Lovely to meet you. Thank you for taking the time to speak to me.
Oh, likewise, darling. No trouble at all.
So, tell me a little bit about your career. I mean, what's been your highest point so far?
Oh, 6,000 feet into the stratosphere. No, it must have been when I finally arrived in Australia the entire globe.
Tremendous feat, but single-handedly? Wasn't that incredibly difficult and, well, lonely?
At some points, Eleanor, it was, but I had to keep going. Always keep going. What about yourself?
Well, I'm alone. Completely alone. Maybe I can't keep this up.
Of course, Ed Jason would be the whole time. Like to have an jitsu off. Wonderful, neat little two-person biplane. Oh, most wonderful thing in this world. It's what keeps me flying. What keeps you going?
Well, writing, I suppose. And the radio station. You see, I love the whole process of writing and preparing and showing. Such exciting technology.
Exactly. Do you know it'd be infinitely more exciting than this? Let's go fly.
Very own celebrity aviatrix.
If this one turns out, I shall marry a millionaire.
A millionaire? How's this game work?
It's just patience and only wishing. You have to match all the cards up in the shape of a clock to help pass the time.
What are you waiting for?
A millionaire, can you imagine? No more pressing father's shirts or peeling potatoes. We'd move away to a huge beautiful house with 1,000 servants.
And then what?
What?
Once you've married
Right,
a
if I put the
millionaire,
base
no more pressing or
and all the washing to do.
Then what would you do? Play patience?
Of course not. I'd be adored. I'd wear beautiful clothes and jewels. Attend the balls and theatre, and so upon my dancing.
Adored?
Of course. I'm stuck now.
Evening, Ellen. Nina.
Huh? You. Who's that back there? I may be blind, but I'm not deaf as well.
I don't know what you're on about.
If this one turns out, I'll elope with an American jazz musician.
Oh, I've never been adored then.
It didn't work out. Anyway, just think of the excitement. Gin, cigarettes and travelling. We'll travel to the bars all over Europe and America.
Now are you sure? I mean, it's not nearly as luxurious as being married to a millionaire. Have to iron his shirts for a start.
I wouldn't mind. As long as we're away from here. Anyway, I'm sure they're different. Much less strict.
You know what you're going on about?
Nothing, pal.
You will stop playing that children's game and go and help me spark her with dinner then. Where do you think you're going?
What's that, my rehearsal?
You are what? Sit down. You do not understand the way things work, child. You think you can grow up and be whatever you want?
No, I don't.
You think you can work? No, you have to earn a wage. You have to be able to sustain a family. That is if you are lucky. I am barely holding on to my job.
No, that's why I'm trying to hold
No,
this
I cannot be famous writer or eminent musician any more than I can be an airplane or bloody dinosaur. and neither can you.
Well, someone has
This
to.
has nothing to do with you, Miss Readman.
Someone has to write the books you read and the music you listen to. I mean, not magic so producing great works, are they?
Not you, though. If we wish to start with, to be able to spend hours sitting on your arse composing poetry. You join the boyars and take
It
it down
won't want me. Your the industry's going under. I'm measuring this thing on one rather than nothing at all.
Hold on! You're not even trying. We're struggling to make ends meet, and you cannot feed your sister, brother, and poor Baboushka love songs, can you? Go on!
How's that for not trying? Count it! I had that down sitting night radio at the club playing music. Not that you ever cared to listen to it.
The dinner's ready.
Lovely spread, Gertie. Lovely.
Just sit down there. Look here, everyone.
And now the newest hit from one of Hull's most popular local bands, Victor and the Snow. Let us roll all our strength and all, our sweetness up into one bowl, and tear our pleasures with rough strife through the iron gates of life. Thus, though we cannot make our sun stand still, yet we will make him run. That was To His Coy Mistress by Andrew Marvell. And next, a reading of The Garden by Andrew Marvell. How vainly men themselves amaze, to win the palm, the oaks or bays.
Morpheus?
Who? Andrew Marvell, Esquire, esteemed poet and MP for Hull from 1659 until my death in 1678. I'm sure you've heard of me.
Marvell. You still live here? The house is named after you anyway.
Urban legends. Intriguing, aren't they? But no, I never resided here. However, as we're asleep, we can pretend, if you like. I'm sitting at my windowsill, looking out at the murky Humber, just waiting for some divine inspiration for my poetry.
Arrogance is such an attractive quality.
Miss Readman, you startle me with your frank nature. Very well. If this does not impress, won't you join me in the garden? We can pick the apples and taste the peaches. We may even stumble upon some melons. Here, at the fountain's sliding foot, under the fruit tree's mossy root, tossing the body's vest aside, my soul to the boughs does align. We may sit down and think which way to walk and pass our long-lost day. You by the Indian Ganges side might ruby spike, I by the tide of hunger will complain. 1,000 years should go to praise, thine eyes and on thy forehead gaze, 1,000 to adore its breast and 30,000 to the rest.
You can stop right there, Mr. Marvell. I think I can see where this is heading.
You are a tease, Eleanor. But have no fear. I am a Puritan.
But I have no time for men who attempt to woo with poems like that.
How dare you? I've put my soul into this.
Exactly, your soul. What about the poor object of your desire? She may be promised hundreds of years' worth of compliments, but still ends up the object of your lust. Nothing special, Mr. Marvell. Just like the rest of them. Not caring about consequences as you gain personally.
Touched a nerve. Perhaps we're not as different as I first thought, Eleanor.
What's that supposed to mean? I'm meant to help me, not insult me.
And so the shipping forecast for today: a Humber, Thames, Dover, White, wind mainly southerly, 4 or 5, occasionally 6 later. Moderate or rapid state and fog patches. Visibility will be moderate, occasionally very poor, turning.
Morning!
Morning, Gertie.
Morning. Where is breakfast? I have to run a full ship of men today and navigate almost all the way to bloody Holland.
It's on its way. Oh, well, I've texted Ellen a larger share of it. But terribly washed out, love.
Oh no, I'm fine. Couldn't stomach it. Thanks anyway, though.
Be out there trying to bait fish for half a sitting navigator.
You're sitting alright. Not working too hard at city night.
Oh no. You know, I always feel terribly unwell at the moment.
You won't forget about it, I get it myself. See you at dinner.
That man never says thank you. They are strange creatures, men. Though we couldn't do without them. Have you been seeing anyone special at the moment then, love?
No. Well, there was this one chap, but he went overseas. He works for journalism, you see. It's going to sound terrible, but when he did go away, I didn't miss him at all. Just nothing there.
How many months are you, Ellen?
Please, don't throw me out, Gertie. I haven't got anywhere else to go. I know it was stupid of me, but I'm going to sort it out, I swear. I just need some time to think over my decision. I'm so sorry. I never should have come here. I'm going to leave straight away.
Oh, sit down, Ellen, for God's sake. I'm not going to throw you out. I've seen plenty of young ladies in a similar position after all my years as a nurse. Sort something out. Don't you worry. Manage for expenses somehow as well.
I don't know what to say. Thank you. I still don't know what to do though with my radio writing.
It's not for me to decide. Now, just go upstairs and get some rest.
Won't tell anyone, will you?
No, of course not, love. Just go get some sleep.
Gertie?
Oh, thanks, love.
It's the other way around.
Oh, sorry. I'm terribly distracted.
What is it?
It's Ellen. She's... Well, mind you don't tell anyone, love. Especially not your father. But she's only gotten and got herself pregnant.
Father?
Oh, I don't know, some journalist chap she met. He went overseas and I expect she only found out after he left. It's terrible, really.
What are you going to do?
Well, I can't throw her out. Oh, I know it's foolish, but she's sure to lose her job over it. And to lose her home as well. Oh, I couldn't bear the thought. Maybe if we took on another tenant it could help with all the expenses, but... I don't know.
Perhaps we could talk to Mr. Langley about it. It does seem like a reasonable matter.
Well, Ellen is a popular presenter. You wouldn't want to lose her. Me and Victor could go have a word with him next week. Sort something out. Well, thanks for listening anyway, love. I'll talk to you later.
You're my brother Ivan. I know something has happened.
Wait a minute. You're not running away, are you?
I'll break your legs first.
No, I'm not running away. It's just something Gertie told me last night. But we must keep...
Oh, please tell us something happened, Johnny. Go on.
Go on, tell us. All right. Ellen's pregnant. And she doesn't know what to do. Who's the father? I don't know.
Such a hard decision.
She's going to need all the help she can get or she'll lose her job at City Night. Exactly. So don't tell anybody about the baby.
What baby?
Pregnant! I only talked to Ivan.
It Nina, you tell me right now, God help me, I make you with child.
No, of course not. It's Ellen Readman.
Everyone. I can explain.
No! Gertie, if that whore is not out of this house by the end of the day, I leave. She's a disgrace. Does not belong here.
Victor, Ivan, please leave the room for a moment. I'd like to have a little word with your father. Look, Mr. Ivanovitch, I realise you have a problem, Miss Readman,
Look,
but
I do not even wish to discuss this.
But we could help her. I know it's unconventional. Perhaps if we all shift into
Look, Miss Parker, there is a reason why the British Broadcasting Company does not employ married women. I highly doubt any wireless company, even one such as City Night, would employ one unmarried in that state. She must leave this house.
This is my house, Mr. Ivanovitch, and I will decide who leaves it.
We interrupt your usual programme to issue with this important shipping forecast. The Coast Patrol warns anyone against sailing today for any reason. Humber, Thames, Dover, White, Our next request is Piano Sonata number 6 in C minor by Beethoven.
I've got some very important news for you today. Our Ellen is going to have a baby.
It's nice.
Of course she's not. She's not even engaged yet.
So it is true. I heard it from Nina, who heard it from Ivan, who heard it from the landlady yesterday evening.
Well, it is unconventional, I suppose, but we ought to be supportive, Doc.
Oh, exactly. That's why I called you here today. We must have the baby close straight away. It may be a bastard, but it will be a well-dressed one.
Oh, I'm just a thing. Now, I've been holding on to this thing for years.
Oh, you should do.
Yes. Well, I suppose we can put off the next batch of subs.
Very kind, Doc, thank you.
What does Peter make of all of this?
Oh, the boy is furious, but he is always furious when they'll bite his pipe into that man.
He has got a temper, that boy. Have you got the tape measure?
Yes, always furious. Shouting at his children. But really, I think he's just worried about losing his job at the Throws.
You're not wrong. I'm surprised they still employ him. You know, particularly after he started to lose his eyesight.
As a precaution, orders were issued this afternoon calling up officers and men of anti-aircraft units of the Territorial Army and officers and men of coast defence units of the Territorial Army. This force is not a matter of general mobilisation to include the Territorial Army. Also, as a precaution, men of the Royal Air Force have been recalled to meet defence units of the Auxiliary Air Force and Observer Corps have been called up.
Recently. Not the one who's lucky.
No, I haven't. Although it's Ellen I'm worried about.
I won't be too quick to come back here after all. Oh. There you are, love. You all right? You're very unwell.
Gertie, I really need to speak to you.
Well, the Humber Widows and I, we have started knitting this little jacket. When the baby comes, it's going to be a cold spring. Do you like it?
Gertie, I really need to speak to you.
Do you want to sit down, love?
We interrupt our usual musical programme with breaking news. One of Hull's finest fishing vessels, the William Wilberforce, ship number IMO 5928401, has been lost in a storm off the east coast. The ship set sail from Victoria Dock at 8:15 a.m. this morning after refusing the advice of officials on the treacherous conditions and was due to return at 4 p.m. this afternoon. There have been countless failed attempts to contact the ship. Although officials are unsure as to exact circumstances, it appears skipper Mr. Peter Ivanovitch was unable to navigate through the stormy conditions. A full list of those on board will be confirmed shortly. Stay tuned into 6KH.
Get down, he's gonna
Send my sailor home as the wind doth blow. Oh, send my sailor home to me. For the gales are all a-moaning and the North Sea is a-foaming. Dark-eyed sailor come a-calling, send him home and not a reeve. Send him home, send him home. Fill up all your glasses and pray. Homeward bound, bring him back a fine catch, he'll say. Send my young man home, for I'm sick with John. Oh, send my sailor home to me. For he's out and tossed and turning out, and back home here a yearning. Oh, and send him back to China, not to Davies underneath. Send him home, send him home. Fill up all your glasses and homeward bound, bring him back a fine catch and stay. Send my sailor home as the wind doth blow.
gonna lose everything. Why are you so cruel?
The gods are not cruel, Ellen. Even we can't change fate.
It's been so long since I heard my son's laughter.
You haven't seen my waistcoat anywhere, have you, Baboushka?
No.
Go look.
You look fine, Nina. You've all got a penny for the collection.
No. Nina, would you mind a drop? No.
Where are those boys? Well, the service starts in half an hour. Better get going.
And so the shipping forecast for today. Humber, Thames, Dover, White. Wind variable or westerly, 3 or 4, occasionally 5 later. Slight or moderate sea state and mainly fair weather. Visibility will be moderate to good. We will now have a moment's silence for the crew who have lost their...
Mr. Light.
Please, come in.
Jack.
Sit down.
Well, thank you very much for taking the time to speak with us, Jack. I'm sure you can understand what a difficult position we're in at the moment. I can't afford to lose the lieutenant, and if you can't keep her, then neither can I.
I'm really sorry, Gertie.
No, please, let me finish. I understand that this puts you in a bad position, but I want you to know we're all going to be here for Ellen when the baby comes. I mean, it's not as if over the radio you'd be able to tell that
So I have no choice here, Gertie. Now look, she really is a very capable young woman.
Can't you give her another chance? Ellen really needs this job. Now look, I know Victor and the Snowberries are your biggest hit here at City Night. And to be frank, if you don't keep Ellen on,
I'm sorry, Victor, no! I have to put my foot down here. It's not just my job that's on the line. If word got out, the name of the station will be ruined. This is how it has to be. Now look, I'll do everything I can to help. I know, I can write Ellen a letter of recommendation for if she ever returns to work. I know the army are looking for new female radio operators in their London offices. And I've thought of a new potential tenant for Marvel House, so you won't lose out on rent.
Thank you very much, Mr. Lightly.
Gertie? What are you doing sitting there?
Well, we came to have a word with Mr. Lightly about you and maybe if you knew that we were all here to help.
We even threatened Eviction and the Snowbreeze to quit.
Too late. I've already made my decision. Thinking about it for weeks, but I was too scared. 3 days ago when you all found out. I mean, you were so worried and Mr. Ivanovitch so angry. Couldn't bear it. I mean, wouldn't you rather keep your job and your home even if it meant you had to go through with that?
I had no idea. You shouldn't have had to make that decision. That's why we came here today. You shouldn't be back at work.
Fine. Got to keep going. Suppose I should go talk to Mr. Lightly then.
We're really sorry we intervened, Ellen.
See you at home.
Welcome to Marvell House. Would you like a drink or?
Yeah, sure, why?
Anyone else? Ellen?
Why not? A double?
Well, we should probably introduce ourselves.
The Ivanovitches. Grandmother Olga Ivanovitch. And her grandchildren, Victor, Ivan and Nina.
Call me Baboushka.
Hey, Ellen.
My name's Nina.
Alright. Had that drinking. Ellen, come sit down. We're bringing a little song. Are you leaving? I hope you like it. Everyone ready?
Slightly.
Wheels?
Maybe someday.
Thank you.
we're about to play some music. Why don't you try and join in?
All right now.
Gertie, grab some percussion. Jack, grab some too.
Yeah, what are you playing for song there? I recognize the accordion you played. You wouldn't happen to be Victor of the Snowberry, would you?
Yeah.
First thing I did when I got off the boat, I went to see Jack, and he showed me one of your records there at the station. And I gotta tell you, pretty quickly, I'm already kind of a fan.
Thank you. Okay, you got everything ready? Right, we're in F minor. 1, 2, 3,
Well,